featured group.
Thank you, Luke. What a lovely introduction and what a lovely day. I'm very much looking forward to strolling the fairways alongside these two players. They have been at each other, let me tell you. There's been a little bit of banter on social media back and forth in the lead up to this match. They have a bone to pick. They have a bee in their bonnet, and it's all going to be settled out on this golf course today.
Well, the closer he gets to the hole, the more determined he gets. Look out to this rival because Justin Thomas is coming for you. Can't wait to keep an eye on how it plays out. And let's see what he can do here today. That's nicely done. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
And from about 105 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Yeah, that one's looking good. Wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. 7 feet to the cup.
So far, so good.
And that will drop in for birdie.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Currently 1 under for the round. The second, a short par 4 playing up the hill, just 345 yards.
How aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take driver out and try and get it up to the front edge, or are you going to lay it back with a long iron? That are the two thoughts that players must face. Second shot into a minuscule green with a putt bunker on the left-hand side that could be the meanest one on the golf course.
Handy effort, that one.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Oh, almost went in. And back to the play, shall we? Just a tiny putt is all that remains. After that hole, they sit in second place, behind the leader, Will Zalatoris. The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left, just avoid those bunkers. And there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design.
That's some good golf right there. Second shot here on the third.
Nicely done.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Ooh. This is a par putt. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Currently a couple under for the event. The fourth hole at TPC River Highlands certainly asks for a longer shot, Rich.
Danger here is leaving your tee shot out to the right in the trees and the bunker. If you hit it down the left-hand side, expect a much longer second shot.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out. What a drive that was.
Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. That was a beauty, right against the hole. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
This is their look at birdie.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, that's a ripper. And that will take him to 3 under. Looking ahead now, and this player is currently tied for first in the standings alongside Will Zalatoris. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. It's on a great line. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par.
This player is putting for fun.
And now at 3 under overall. The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586 playing slightly downhill ridge. Players should be enticed to go for this green in 2.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in 2. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Love coming to TPC River Highlands every year, Rich. I think if there's one event that goes above and beyond for its players, it's this one. There seems to be an extra feel of something, special at the Travelers Championship.
Well, they do have the umbrella that is red as their logo, but it seems like this tournament rolls out the red carpet for these players. It comes off the heels of a major, so most of these players are looking for a little bit of a decompression mode for a few days, and they get it here. It's just one of these golf courses that it's right in front of you. It poses some difficulty, but in all reality, it's not overly difficult. You do have to hit some proper shots here and there, but it seems awfully simple compared to what they had to face last week. So when they get here to TPC River Highlands, they're in a different kind of mode. Like, they're relaxed, they're looking at making birdies finally, because they didn't make any last week, and they're trying to just get into a really nice rhythm and kind of out of what they experienced the week before.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The par 4 7th, just under 450 yards in length, Rich. 2 just accurate shots needed here.
Just a straightaway drive and a straightaway second shot will get it done 8 days a week on this hole. This second shot, though, into a green that has 2 tiers on it. If you're not on the correct tier in 2, you're going to face a difficult putt.
Playing this one about 130 yards out. He's currently tied for the lead. Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. I really like the 8th here at TPC River Highlands, a good par 3.
This is a strong par 3. Water shouldn't come into play as it's some 15 yards short of the green. However, there's runoff areas both right and left that could cause some issues for these players.
And this player seems to not be too intimidated having Justin Thomas in their group today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The 9th is a par 4, right on 400 yards, Rich. But recently, players have been a little bit more aggressive off the tee.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
That's not the one he wanted. That makes its way to the first cut. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Attaboy, good shot. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Leading by a shot after that hole. The second 9 starts with a great par 4, this 10th hole, and really features a big tree off the tee.
I love is narrow. You have to thread a bunch of trees. This is a great opportunity to tee that driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. This shot is about 140 yards out. He leads the field by a stroke. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Great looking shot this. Oh, right by the hole. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today, and that will take him to 7 under. Playing from around 150 yards here. Should find the green. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
Oh, that was so close to going in. Oh, that's a great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
He's currently sitting in first place. Rich, the 12th, a par 4 measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they're really not a big bother, so try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
Well struck.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Oh, Rich, how good is that? That's incredible.
Ooh, tasty little pitch shot. Gets it to go. Fist pumps all around.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, you like the look of those hands.
Great touch.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich, but there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
From around 220 yards. Going with the 5-wood. That might not have found the green there, Rich, but that is a brilliant play right up on the fringe.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Such soft hands.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Henny, what's the player facing here?
This is a nice confidence booster. Downhill green, club down.
Opting for the 9-iron. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Nicely played. Good shot. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Currently 12 under for the round. Well, Rich, as we approach the closing holes here at TPC River Highlands, there are some significant shots to hit, and here at 15, it's certainly one of them.
The tee shot is most definitely an important shot. If you hit a little bit too far left, water scary close to the left-hand side. Out to the right is no good. Length isn't nearly as important as how straight you can drive it.
All in all, a very exciting short par 4.
Love this hole.
Got all of that one, using all the power to try and take it deep under par.
That a way to stay aggressive. Great play.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. Putting for birdie here. Oh, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Sitting at 3 over par. Ooh, that almost went down. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. The final par 3 at TPC River Highlands certainly brings a lot of elements into play.
Multiple tiers on this green. If you find the right tier, you'll have a good birdie opportunity. But if you hit a wayward shot, both right, left, long, or let's face it, short, you're in a bad spot.
I've known some good iron players in my day, but you're right up there.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Okay, steady now. And that should secure the par on this one. Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Well, this lake that is a real feature here in the closing holes at TPC River Highlands comes into play also off the tee at 17.
The most intimidating shot on the golf course, the tee shot here at 17. Bail left, you could find the bunkers, and if you bail right, you better bring your waders.
Splash. And here we are with the 3rd shot. A tidy looking shot, that one. Outstanding approach shot. A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive. On a nice line.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Just a 4-footer remaining.
They'll be happy to get this in the hole. This for bogey.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. The finishing hole at TPC River Highlands has gone through a few adjustments over the last handful of years, and it's also seen a very significant moment in the history of the PGA Tour.
Plenty of fantastic moments here. Tee shot goes back up the hill, over a rise, semi-blind tee shot, find the fairway, and you're going to have an excellent look at the green and a possibility of making birdie.
It was the site of the lowest ever round recorded on the PGA Tour, a 58 if you don't mind. Nicely done. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
He's got, I'd say a solid 145 here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Travelers Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Hello, Luke Elvey here with Rich Beam. And Rich, as this round begins, what are your thoughts on this particular player?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
Oh, I've got those special chills up the spine. I know today's going to be a beauty. Let's get into it. Time for the second shot into the first. Going with the pitching wedge here. That should set up another chance. Lining up the birdie putt here. It's tracking. And that will drop in for a birdie.
Just the start they were looking for, Luke.
And now that finds him in first place. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
How is he going to play this? Lay back or go for it and extend his lead?
That's heading for the fairway.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Yeah, that one will play. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Appears to have overcooked this one. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for a par.
There it is. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. Let's see what happens here at the third hole. Good looking shot this.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
Rich, we saw it right throughout Tiger Woods' career, just epic shot after epic shot. What was the best shot you ever saw Tiger hit?
We were playing in 2002 in the Grand Slam of golf over in Hawaii. Justin Leonard, Davis Love, Tiger, and myself. And we, on the second day, winds blowing at a pretty good clip on the par 5. I think it was number 7. And you had to bust 2 shots to get there. Nobody, I mean, it was nearly impossible. In fact, it was impossible with 3 out of the 4 of us to get it home in 2. Well, Tiger gets up there on this par 5 the second day, and he's already leading by like 800, I think. And he drills one right down the middle. I lay up with a 3-wood. That's how hard it's blowing. I lay up with a 3-wood to about 70, 80 yards. And this little green's a little peninsula. It goes from left to right, a little bit of a fade if you're a right-handed player, with smokes driver off the deck into about a 25-mile-an-hour wind to about 6 feet away. And I look over at my caddy and I go, is this for real? I mean, are you sure that we're not in a video game right now? Because that's just not possible. I mean, it literally, the second shot off the deck with the driver was hit about forehead high and traveled about 270 into the wind. And the ball just kind of hung there, seemingly just about 20 feet off the ground, just hung there. And kept hanging, kept hanging, kept hanging, and fell right exactly where he wanted it to. It was unbelievable. And at that moment in time, you kind of sit there and look at yourself on the inside and you go, whew, I don't have that shot, and I don't even know how to make up for a shot like that I don't have. You just knew that you're just kind of sitting there watching something that nobody else in the game can do. It's phenomenal.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. Good shot there, Beamer. Trying to get to 15 under now with this opportunity. One wheat bix too many, I think. Putting for a par now. Go on, get in the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. Just a short putt remaining here. And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. Now a par 5 hole awaits.
Looking to bounce back after that bogey, and they've got a great opportunity here.
There was a big impact for a lot of players playing alongside Tiger Woods. They almost got sort of, spooked by the occasion. Why was that?
More than anything else, it's the fact that they're playing in front of more people than they ever had in their life before. And this rings true for, I think, every single player out there, whether it was Ernie Els, Vijay Singh, anybody from that era. You had more eyeballs on you at that moment than anybody else, because Tiger carried the biggest crowds every single tournament. And so sometimes it would be uncomfortable, even for the most accomplished players out there. Some of them will tell you, no, it wasn't a big deal, but I can promise you it got their attention, and it probably helped them in a certain sense, because when you played in front of that many people, Luke, you wanted to focus. You wanted to put your best foot forward, because there is no worse feeling in the world than going out and laying an egg in front of 30,000 people. I can promise you that. That's why I enjoyed playing with them, because when you went out there, you knew you had to play well. You didn't want to embarrass yourself in front of all those people.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Ouch, that hurts. Bogey putt coming up here. And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
Went straight down.
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, just missed that one. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. It's time for a one-shotter. Going with the hybrid. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Okay, that'll work. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
It's got a chance. It was on a good line. 6 feet remaining to the cup. This one started out on a good line. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. Time to face a par 4 now.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
This is the second shot here on the 9th hole. Oh, what a recovery. Almost hold it. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
So impressive all week long. I gotta say, this player is on top of the golfing world at the moment.
Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Getting ready to play their third. That's a touch of class.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
It's just about 3 feet away. And there it is. And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. We have a par 3 on this one. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's a pretty handy shot. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. That was wonderfully done. Second shot here on the 12th. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Putting for birdie. That's frustrating. And that should secure the par on this one. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. And here we are with the third shot. Wow, from a dodgy lie ridge. How special was that?
Oh, went from the outhouse to the penthouse with that chip in.
Now 8 shots in front. Well, there's some real momentum with this player coming off an eagle at the last.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Playing from around 110 yards out. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Nice shot, that. That should find the surface. playing within their comfort zone there. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. This has eyes for the hole. Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now. And let's have one more look at that shot.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Still in the lead now after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Second shot here on the 15th. How close was that to going down? A look here to get to 18 under the card with this putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, so close. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
This is what they have left for par here.
Don't mind the look of this. Oh, that's a clutch par.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Just didn't drop. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Wind starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
This one is right down the pipe.
Justin Thomas, he looks like he's having an absolute blast out there today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Wonderfully played. Taking aim from about 170 yards.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
Going with the 7. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic
accomplishment. Great to watch.
A bit long on that one. Okay, so luckily they've got another chance to get the win here. This looks good. Now it's a tremendous performance around TPC River Highlands. The most birdies made, and they are your Travelers Championship winner.
And an outstanding win for this player, capturing the Travelers Championship. Hats off to him.
And as we recap all our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to our gal on the ground, Henny Koyak, for bringing us all the action from this group today.
No place I would rather be, Luke. What a day it was. Saw some wins.